All right, another episode of All the Bride and Groom Cousins. Are they related? And, because I did a video recently about, and it was very disturbing to find out just how many cousin marriages there were. And even more disturbing was how many were in Italy and Sicilia. And it was almost 50% up into the 1960s. So I've got this, and it is from 1950. So you can see up here, it's 1950. Adi di Matrimonio. And Donati is, they got some great records there. So I found this. And now I don't know yet. So I'm going to post the video, whether they're related or not. And this is what got me. You have Francesco Passalacca marrying Francesca Passalacca. His parents are also Francesco Passalacca and Francesca Passalacca. We have a Domenica Catoni, who is the mother of the bride. She's the only non-Passalacca. So I figured there's probably a really good chance, and this is Carini, Sicilia, where Mia Familia are from. So I figured there's a good chance that they're related. I do have to preface that Passalacca is one of the most common names, probably in the top 10 of the most common surnames in Carini, Sicilia. Very, very common. So it could be very possible that none of them are related at all. But we will see. So I have to be able to find them on my tree. And considering how many Passalaccas I actually do have on my tree, it's not going to make any sense to look up on the Passalacca. I'll have to go through way, way too much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in Domenica Catoni, the mother of the bride, and I only got two. Again, if I had done Passalacca, let's see, 534. So we'll go with the easier one, because that's what I'm about. Domenica Catoni, I only got two. Let's see if this is one. No, I'll blow that up a little bit. That's not. So hopefully this is it, and it shortens how much time I need to invest in this. Oh, Giuseppe Passalacca, is that the right one? Yep, Giuseppe Passalacca, he's actually Fu. So actually, if you see Fu, so here you have Fu Giuseppe.
Mort.
That means he has passed away. He has died before this record was done in 1950. Let's see, it was 29 April. So let's see if he's on here. It doesn't show that he has passed away. I'm pretty certain I got the right one here, so we'll be able to. I'll do a quick edit. I'll come down here before April 1950. And Domenica, I will put that she is after April 1950. Hopefully long after that. Okay, so I don't have the children on here, but I will add them. Oh, and we can see here that they're at least a fourth cousin to me. So, nice. So we will put Francesca. I'm going to assume, I think you get a lot more information when you do searches when you put in that they are deceased. So, from the record, Carini. Let's see, the blushing bride, 22, she's 22. So since this is 1950, it's going to be about 1928. All right, Francesca Passalacca, let's put in, it's easy to remember, Francesco, just like her in-law. He was also a son of Carini. Put that down over there. How old is the groom? Don't tell me 48. 22. Hey, you see, they're the same age. They're both a little young in my opinion, but I'm glad to see that. So, also 1928, about 1928. And I will add the information here. We have 29 April 1950. Carini, Sicilia. Bada boom, bada bing. I do have the original document here on Entenati. I will copy and put that in as an add a web link. 19, they don't autofill this, which really ticks me off. I gotta type it out incorrectly like every single time. There we go. And since I have that there record, I will place it there. I will do more of that after the fact. We post that. You always got to document everything. So because I have the documentation, I can add them to my tree, and I will link back to the record. See, every time I will link back to the records there. I'll go into that there gallery, and I will post the record back. And now I have to find if his parents, because the only way I'm going to be able to show if they're related or not, I got to find his parents on my tree. So unfortunately, I still have to do the search. We'll see how many Francesco. I guess it was easier to start that way. Francesco Pasalaca. Let's see how many. I only have 25. Let's see if I have less with a Francesca. I got 22, so I'm going to go with that. There's a little bit less there. He was born in 1928, so I got to look here. Someone who was born around, a parent that was born around 1895 to 1900. Let's take a look here. Oh, we got 1903. Let's see if that would do it. No, that is not her. We will narrow this down. Well, we'll try 1888. That's not it. 1895. Francesco Pasalaca, they are on my tree. I am going to, just to make it easy to make sure I get the right one, I'm going to just change the name for this. So when I go back to add her as the mother, I get the right one, because it's a pain in the neck to not get the right one. So this way, all I got to do is hit add mother from your tree, and then I just type in this one. Now I got it. Bada boom. And then I got to go here. I got to take that out. I got to edit that. We'll delete. And because I have a few pages of Francesco Pasalaca, I got to do the same thing. Because when you're working on a tree that has, like, say, like Pietro Randazzo, like me, who's my mio bisnono, there's like 200. And Salvador, my nono, there's probably 800 Salvador Randazzos on my tree. So you got to make sure you get the right one. So a little temporary edit like that will take care of that. So this way I just have to type in this. If they're one of these that got like 3 or 4 names and it's fairly unique, then I don't have to do that. But now I got to do that. So here we got him going. So I'm going to edit this out. Let's see how Francesco Pasalaca, if he's closer than a 4th cousin or 4th cousine. They're both 4 cousins. So if they're both 4th cousins to me, there's probably a little bit more of a chance that the bride and groom are actually related. So let's take a look here and see how they may or may not be related. But it's looking like they are. So we're going to go to the noni. We got a Giuseppe Pasalaca and a Vita Armetta. So actually my mia bisnona is Francesca Armetta. So I'm very closely related to the Armettas. And of course she married Francesco Gargaiano, whose mother was Caterina Cusimano, and my own nona is named for Caterina Cusimano, Caterina Gargaiano. So Giuseppe and Vita. So what we want to do, we got to check real quick. Let's see if they're the common noni. Oh, yes. Yeah. All right. Now, so they've got common grandparents. So let's take a look at Giuseppe. Must be related to, unfortunately, my camera died there for just a second. There we see that Francesco Pasalaca is brother. So when we go to the actual record, Giuseppe and Francesco are brothers. And so, yes, the bride and groom are first cousins. Again, this is 1950. And it was near to 50% first and second cousin marriages in Italy and Sicily. Ooh, and what really sucks is that my research here on Mia Familia, that bears that out. So we can see here, this is how it's borne out. You can see here, this is the same Francesco. Oh, they are first cousins. Yeah. So they might actually be closer to me than fourth cousins. Oh, see, I do have some missing records here. Oh, we've got a Pecoraro, so they may actually be closer if I attach this to a different relative. But so that's yeah, that's Giuseppe Passalacca and Vita Armetta. So hey, less people that you have to invite, because there's only, you don't have, two sets of, you don't have two of the noni are the same. How do they pick which side of the church that they're going to do that on? Which side? I mean, how do you, is there a seating arrangement thing here? I mean, what do you? So here we go again. Thanks for sticking around. Okay. We have one more example where in Mia Familia, I have first cugini that got married in 1950. 1950. So yeah, it bears out the research, the studies that were done, that first and second cugini marriages in Italy and Sicily. Unfortunately, near 50%. This is just another example. I get a lot of these. I do get a lot, but I don't necessarily, do a video on it. I just figured, it'll be fun to find out. And we've got common noni, Giuseppe and Vita Armetta. So yes, the bride and groom are very, very closely related. Again.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.